Trump's tariffs could tank the economy. That's what I'm hearing from morons all day, every day, because all of a sudden everybody's a professional economist knowing how tariffs work. So shut up, sit back, relax, and let me show you how it really works. First, what is a tariff? A tariff is a form of tax imposed on imported goods or services. Tariffs are a common element in international trade. The primary reason for imposing tariffs include the reduction of importation of goods and services by increasing their prices and the protection of domestic producers. And it protects consumers as well and brings back American jobs. For example, Germany's Mercedes-Benz, who imports trucks and SUVs, had an extra $5,000 on top because of a tariff. So to avoid that, they just set up shop in America, bringing back thousands of jobs. Another key thing is that people forget about the trade surplus and deficit. So we're in a trade war with China right now, and they're importing more than we're exporting. So our trade deficit with China was $367 billion, with $195 in exports and $562 in imports, which means they're making a lot more money on us than we are making on them. Another big misconception is that the consumer pays for the tariff at the end, which is not true. So the New York Fed researchers found that the import prices from China without a tariff on top only fell 2% from June of 18 to September 19 as tariffs ramped up. Also, besides making money on tariffs and in-house manufacturing from foreign entities, all the tax cuts that Trump is going to implement, including Social Security, tips, overtime, getting rid of the Department of Education, is going to save us hundreds of billions of dollars. Wait. You guys didn't know that this country used to run off tariffs back when our purchasing power was at its pinnacle? And when they implemented taxes, which were only supposed to be temporary because of the war, why did our purchasing power go down over 95%? But you knew that, right? And another cherry on top is when Volkswagen decided to move their operations to Chattanooga, Tennessee. So let's look at the numbers. Now this HQ is over 353,000 square meters under one roof, which means they're investing in American real estate. Now they produce 175,000 vehicles per year, which creates 5,500 American jobs, who will now be saving and making more money because there's no tax on overtime and no income tax. So you see how that works? Now, mind you, Trump had over 100 tariffs during his administration, and he had a 1.9 inflation rate, which would have been way lower if he didn't have to deal with the pandemic. And Obama was like, yeah, that was my economy I passed on to him. Oh, you mean the biggest bank failure that happened under your watch, costing America $20 trillion, that one? Now, speaking of ridiculous spending, you mean to tell me we're supposed to trust an administration that spent $582 million on staff? Yeah, that's real sound financial spending right there, while Donald Trump only spent $10 million, so I think I'm gonna go with this guy. Meanwhile, Bitcoin hit another all-time high of $86,000 due to Trump being president-elect. He's not even in the White House yet. So I hope this clears everything up. Education is key, reading is fundamental, but let me know what you think below.